Do you suffer from Bawx-A-Masque? It's a common affliction amongst the CPAP community. Every time you go into a doctor and you say, my CPAP therapy isn't working quite right, they say, I'm pretty pumped up. Just went to the doc. Doc said this one's gonna fix me up right. Doc had a nice smile and a pretty nurse, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. You just gotta try a different mask. Now, it would be great if that were the actual solution to it, but if you wind up with a box of masks, there's probably another problem.
Have you tried any other masks?
Brief self-promotion, though it flows with the content. When I'm doing PAP therapy analysis with people through my website, AXG Sleep Diagnostics, I often find that the people I'm doing consultations with have a box of masks somewhere in their house. I'm not even discounting the need for a comfortable fitting mask. Most masks are more or less made the same within the genres of masks. You have your nasal pillow mask, you have your nasal mask, you have your full face mask. Within there, you have some hybrid ones like under the nose full face mask, under the nose cushions. So really, maybe we have about 5 mask categories, and more or less within those categories, they're all the same. This one here gave me a mouth leak, so they switched it. Now, finding a good comfortable fitting mask is sort of like finding a spouse. It takes a little effort. You gotta try a few and see what you like. This one here made my nose hurt, so I switched it. Instead of a pool of like 3.5 billion out there, there's only really a limited supply of masks. This one made my mouth hurt, so I got a different one. And the only purpose of these masks is to create a seal. And if you feel like you have a high leak on your mask because your stupid MyAir app or your Dream Mapper app says you have a high leak, I would immediately say, this one here gave me an ear leak. Now you probably do have a leak, but I can almost promise you it is not from the mask and the mask itself. So before you start getting too crazy, changing masks, every time a doctor says, leak, let's get a new mask. Your sleep tech, leak, we gotta get a new mask. Dry mouth, let's try a full face mask. This one didn't work because they said my face was too fat. No, stop. Stop the madness.
I beg you to stop the madness.
This one here, they said didn't work because my face was too thin. There are a couple of mechanical things that can be fixed before you buy any more masks. This one here, they said was pH balanced for a man, but made for a woman. It's too bad, I really like this mask. Number 1, let's confirm this. Download Oscar, I cannot stress that enough. sleepfiles.com/Oscar. Look at the leak trend. The leak trend should be pretty damn flat. And if there's any spikes at all or any woo, there is a problem. You have a mouth leak. That goes with a full face mask. That goes with a nasal mask or a nasal pillow mask. You can still have mouth leaks with all of those. If you say you have a mouth leak and someone tells you to put a full face mask on, tell them to shut the hell up. This little feller made my butt look big. So if you have a mouth leak with a nasal mask or a nasal pillow mask, I have several videos on those. In general, they say close that hole. And I think the best way to do that, this is the way that I do it, is I use cover roll stretch tape. That's it. I tape my mouth, I purse it together, I tape over it. It's very important to be on the proper pressure when you do this, otherwise you're gonna be suffocating and now you have tape over your mouth. So it's important to get the balance together. Right pressure, seal off your mouth. Nasal pillow mask, that's for. This guy gave me a nasty case of the whoopin' farts. Now if you're using a full face mask, and the only reason you should be using a full face mask is if you have chronic nasal congestion. During the day, you're walking around and you cannot breathe through your nose. You are the only people that need to be using a full face mask. And if you are still having mask leaking because your jaw is actually falling back, creating a space for the air to leak out, we don't need to change masks. You can buy 20 masks that are all full face. None of them are gonna work because your jaw is gonna fall back with every single one of them. This one really pulled my hair. What you wanna do is you wanna isolate your chin. Do something to keep your chin in place. Now you can do that with a couple different methods. You can use a double-sided boil and bite mouth guard that's gonna keep your jaw kind of locked in, but it can kind of come out. You can use a soft cervical collar if you would like. That's gonna create bulk and keep your chin in place, keep it from moving. Probably one of the best options is using the Knight's Bridge chin strap. Is that like every other chin strap out there, Johnson? No, it's not. Every other chin strap has an angle where it pulls back and attaches to your chin, pulls back at a 45-degree angle. That's gonna take your jaw, jam it back into your airway, and make things even worse. It's gonna make life hell for you. and you're still gonna have that mask leak because your jaw's falling back. So I changed to this one and it really, really pulled my nose. The only chin strap I recommend is a dual band chin strap. It is called Knightsbridge chin strap. You can find it at dualbandchinstrap.com, I think. I don't know. Knightsbridge chin strap? Search Knightsbridge chin strap and it'll take you to dualbandsomething.com. Screw it, I'll put a link in the description box down below. They have a deal with me. Any of the viewers of my channel put in Lanky15, you'll get a discount on it. You get like $6, $7, $8 off. Anyway, it's fantastic. It's a weird little cap that you wear and it pulls directly up. It'll keep your jaw from moving. So you can still have it open, but it can't open beyond a certain point. Keeps your mask fitting well, and it keeps you from buying 7,000 full face masks. And it keeps you away from having a Bawx-A-Masque. This gave me butt warts, but Doc said it could have been from the hot tub too. So how can we prevent having a giant box of masks in our house? By simply downloading Oscar and then taking steps to eliminate leaks. And these are almost always gonna be mouth leaks or mask leaks caused by your moving mouth. I'm sure this one will be the one. I certainly hope that helps you guys. This is a huge problem and it's actually a very easy solution. Now there's tons of other problems. If you would like a consultation with me, it's paid. Go to axgsleepdiagnostics.com and sign up for a consultation with me. I'm happy to go through this, a very personalized plan just for you. We can look for leaks like this, so we can check your therapy mode and therapy pressure, make sure everything is all right. We even do a follow-up with you. Next, I wanna say a huge thank you. Emma Cooksey, I just did a podcast with Emma Cooksey. I will leave a link to her podcast down below. We had a great conversation. She's a great interviewer and we had a lively conversation. I could have talked to her for hours. Anyway, I wanna thank her for the video idea because as we were talking, it just popped into my head with something she said. So great topic. Thank you very much, Emma. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna call her Cookie Emma though, inside joke. Thank you so much, guys. If you would like to support this channel any way possible, a great way to do that is my Patreon. You can become a Patreon at patreon.com/free CPAP advice, I think. I'll leave a link for that below as well. I'll leave some other links down below as well, but I just wanna say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your views. Thank you for those of you that have subscribed. And thank you to those who give me a thumbs up on every video. And I can tell you haven't watched through all the way. Give it a thumbs up anyway. I really appreciate that. It helps the stupid YouTube algorithm and it helps us get found by other people. The longer I can do this, the happier I am. I'm so happy to help you guys out. Hopefully these videos are a help. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Why does your mask smell like my feet? Pick up some Mask Bright today. Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Doug Toombs, Jason Georgiades, Matthew Lilly, Mona Swearingen, Chung Chu Chen, Patricia Espelong, Ray Troutman, Starvesh Joshi, and Stuart Hetherington, as well as a big thank you to all my other Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Little tiny thanks, buddy, for you guys.